Good afternoon. This is Mike Haubert and Mike Williams with Mosaic Color and Additives, and we appreciate the opportunity to spend 10 minutes with you to explain what Mosaic Additives can do in the Roto market, as well as how we're trying to expand that particular market. MosaicRoto is a part of 4 other companies under the Mosaic blanket. We have heavy compounding, we have fibers and films, recycling, and of course rotomolding. We have 4 of those locations are in the southeast, 1 facility in Charlotte, 3 in the Greenville, Spartanburg area. Each facility is roughly 60,000 square feet for the individual discipline outlined. What makes MosaicRoto refreshingly different? One of the things that makes us refreshingly different is that it's a totally vertically integrated system. We start from color and compounding principles. We make our own color, concentrates, and dry colors here for the rotomolding market. So we're a one-stop shop. You can come here with your color match and your application, and we can formulate that. There are no multiple supply chain of vendors to have to deal with. And so the buck basically stops at the Mosaic development team. We have a lot of different custom formulations that are transcendent to just color. We have flex modulus, impact performance, melt flows, and weight reducing compounds. And we'll get into those here in just a second. We also do dry color and blends of dry colors and pigments, and are an industry leader in that application. So our rotomolding innovation center, we have 60,000 square feet dedicated to roto. We're at heart a heavy compounder, so we have 5 significant extrusion lines. They're twin screws only. We look at those to create unique alloys and mixes. Most of the work that we do is built around custom formulations to solve problems. We certainly run single resin systems and the standard rotomolding applications, but we do thrive on a challenge, and we have a variety of proprietary formulas that are very competitive and offer different values. We have a full testing lab. We can test a range of physical properties here, from impact, flex modulus, to heat distortion. We have a variety of other materials that are a part of the Mosaic system that can be applicable for rotomolding. We have some antiviral, antimicrobial, and antibacterial technologies that are in some of the other compounds that we do in the world of fiber films and building products. We can make mini and micro pellets. We do biodegradable materials for any variety of single-use items that then can be composted. We have a strong view of how to be ecologically responsible. We have a proprietary material for plastics that we have rights to that is a landfill resurrection. It has a lot of unique applications, and we think Roto may have a few of those unique applications. We're familiar with glowing agents and flame retardant polyethylene, and we supply every one of those to someone in either the roto or the heavy compounding industry. Magnum is the first grade of Mosaic products that we'll talk about. Magnum is a high impact alloy brand from Mosaic. One of the new Magnums that we're most excited about fits a high stiffness but low density window, so you can get 120,000 flex mod material that's a 7 melt flow that will give you extreme stiffness, very good impact and durability, but you won't need to run pressurized air into it. So kind of entry-level kayak, a lot of things that need stiffness, playground equipment, slides, long run shelving, things of that nature that you need an impact or a stiffness gain and an impact that you don't want to run pressure on your tool. The 7 melt 939 Magnum grade really fits the bill for that. We've had that running for 2.5 years now with great success. We also have a variety of Magnum grades that are meant for the most stringent impact to stiffness ratio materials out there. A lot of this was developed for kayak, but they are also can be used in agriculture, tanks, anything that requires really high impact with improved stiffness. We have 3 grades we'll talk about very quickly. Our standard Magnum grade is a 946 density material that has 138,000 flex mod and 60 foot-pounds of impact. Really a good standard, easy processing, well-received material across a variety of industries. Our 2 newest products that have been out for over a year are a extreme impact material that's 160,000 flex mod, has 90 plus foot-pounds of impact, and we have a high stiffness material that's 180,000 flex modulus that has a 50 impact, and that material is pushing up towards propylene from a standpoint of ultimate flex modulus, and has better distortion in the sun than other softer materials. We think it's got a lot of application for tanks or any place where there's a very stiff application that still needs to have the better cold weather physical properties. So Magnum is a grade that we introduced 6 years ago, very successful, always adding to it. It's part of the Mosaic theory that we want to have the stiffest materials, and then we'll see the softest materials here in just a second. Let's talk about merge real quick. What merge is meant to do is to solve the problem that ozone, plasma, and corona treating cause to make polyurethane stick to polyethylene. And there's other materials that we would like polyethylene to stick to. Then we can talk about those application to application. But what merge does is allows the molder to mold a part and spray it with foam. It's that simple. There's no pre-treat. There's no big penalty to go different colors, smaller lots. Merge gives you flexibility in color design, lot size, and it can actually be even used with dry color if requested. We have unique proprietary compound that has solved a lot of problems in that particular industry, and we would love to talk to you about your applications. MoFlex is the softer side of Mosaic. It's a very flexible resin. It's an alternative to vinyl. It has a lot of attributes that vinyl does not have. One, it doesn't leach oil. It's a powder. It's a rotomoldable powder. It has great weatherability, easy to clean. It has a low flex modulus, anywhere from 7,000 to, it can go up higher, but 30,000 has been where we've seen most interest at. It is it's a better green solution than the vinyl plastisols. It's safer in your plant. And MoFlex gives you a bandwidth of products from our Roto division that has a low flex modulus of 7,000 all the way up to 180 to 185,000 flex mod. We believe it's one of the widest portfolios of resins in the market today. We also make it here. It's made from North American feedstocks, and you don't have to worry about all of the things that can come from vinyl formulations from the Far East. We do think it's a great safety resin to supplement people that are making slides and things like that for soft bumpers, soft corners, things that need to be waterproof for spas and the camping and outdoor industry. Motec is a roto lining product. We have several different Motec versions. It is a very easy to mold, durable, and cost-effective product for the roto lining industry. We would love to talk to anyone that has a project with this, as we do think that this is a superior product, and we're very easy to operate with. Lead times and options on this can be customized to your individual needs. Marquee is a very unique product, and I'd like to drill in on this just a little bit. We developed Marquee predominantly for the building products market to take the temperature and give the manufacturer the ability to manage the temperature of the product. So for vinyl siding or decking, you know, that touch to your foot, or that amount of heat that's built up on your house, we can mitigate that with our Marquee technology. And we thought that this would be really good in the world of rotomolding for kayaks, where guys are out doing performance work, fishing, long touring, to have a kayak that might be 15 or 20 degrees cooler over a day in the sun would be an advantage. Possibly swing sets, anywhere where people touch something that sits outside, or you're worried about the part's longevity and distortion in the sun. We've seen our Marquee formulas take as much as 25 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit out of a standard color. Mood is a series of granites and effects. We have a variety of stock item granites that are here that are short lead times and smaller volumes. We can do it in a concentrate. We can do it in a custom blend. We can also match custom granites for the industry and for whatever your design needs are. Maximize is a recycled polyethylene product. We can either do a closed loop where we utilize your recycle, bring it back, and send it back to you in either a color or black. There are many colors that can be utilized depending on your feed stream. We can modify it and give you better impact. We can help your overall processing with our additive technology. Mosaic has a high level of acumen with additives to solve problems as far as processing and how this material will center and lay down and improve your impact on recycled products. MinStat's a liquid anti-stat that it's a very quick and easy and cost-effective way to help you out of weather-induced static issues or climate-induced static issues in your facility. Very easy, quick. We sell it in individual spray bottles or by the gallon. Fast Ship Roto. Fast Ship Roto is a series of stock colors that we keep on our floor in a variety of resins. And where you have a color coding application and just need a box or two of red, we have that on the floor. And if you can take the chain of one of the chips that we have as a color match, it's there, and it can be done very economically. We also have Fast Make, which would be where you could specify a melt flow and resin. And if we have the color concentrate on our floor, we could make that very quickly for you, and allows you to have smaller lots of custom compound, and it takes the color match process out of it and the procurement time from the color house. We have complete technical support. Steve Onjeski is our technical support. He's headquartered out of Cincinnati. He goes all over North America to support our projects. Our team here at Mosaic is wide and has a lot of depth at polymers and rotomolding, and we have done a lot of different compounding for a lot of different applications at rotomolding. We feel like we have a very special story with many of the products that we've done here. Please give us a chance to talk to you about anything that you're having that's a problem. And if there is anything that we can help you, from the color to the resin type to the design of the product, we would be happy to sit down and have that discussion with you. Thank you for the chance to talk about what Mosaic does and what makes us unique in the world of rotomolding. Thank you again.